Okay, so the next do I need Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're doing amazing and just feeling good, feeling better than I am, because wow, I haven't uploaded for such a long time because I was just so homesick. And the pits, like the dungeon, literally. But I think it was so difficult for me to bring myself in front of the camera. But I think I'm feeling better, especially this weekend. Not this week, this weekend. So I was like, let me just film this video because I do have a vlog that I'm supposed to be uploading. So because I haven't really started editing that one yet, so I thought I should just do a sit down video because I feel like that's easier, just quicker and easier to also edit. So I just gathered up questions from my DMs that people have asked me, and I thought I should just put those questions together and just make a video on them, because answering the same questions over and over again, child, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I feel like people do actually want to know more also about Korea, and they are interested. So because you guys are always seeing like what I'm doing, maybe not like the bad side of things, I thought I should try to do a little bit more of these videos where I get to sit down and talk to you guys about Korea. So today we're just gonna keep it not too hectic, just very calm and answering the questions that have been asked. It goes down in the DMs. It goes down in the DMs. Hey. The first question: are you in public school or private school? I am in a private school, which is also called a Hagwon this side. Woo! Let me say woo, child, one more time, because it is the pits. It is the dungeon. Listen, nothing is cute over there, but you do what you have to do to try to secure yourself in some type of way, gain experience, and also try to save. But it does have its good days and it does have its bad days, but I feel like that's just like another video, like J on its own. So yeah, can I teach with my grade 12 certificate? No, you cannot. Unfortunately, you can't teach with your grade 12 certificate. You do need to have a degree for that. I think you can, however, use your grade 12 certificate for au pairing if you are interested in doing something abroad. Obviously, besides studying, if you're looking to work after matric, then I think that's something you can look forward to. I think I know America, they offer that, and I know in Europe they also offer that. I know in Europe they also offer that, so you can definitely look into it. Can I teach if I have a higher qualification? So yes, you can. If you have a degree and anything higher than a degree, you can definitely apply. I'm sure they will accept you. I think they just say that, like, in order for you to apply, you have to have at least like a minimum of a degree. I think that's what it is. But there are people with honors and with higher qualifications that actually do apply, and they do come here and do their thing. So definitely. Do I need a TEFL to teach? Yes and no. It depends where you are applying. If you're applying for a private school, you don't necessarily need to have a TEFL, just your degree or any higher qualification, I assume. And then with public school, you have to have a TEFL for that. I'm not sure if there are private schools who recognize a TEFL, but most of the schools this side, they don't really ask for it. So yeah, it just depends what you are looking to apply for. Is it necessary to go through an agent? It's not necessary to go through an agent if you do know somebody who's already here who can recommend you to a particular school. So if I was leaving my school I can recommend someone I know who's interested in working, and I can just, you know, give you their email, and you can just like email them directly. You can also check out Facebook groups. Usually it is teaching jobs in Korea. You can check out those groups. Teachers there will actually post adverts for their schools, and also some schools will post that they're looking for teachers. So that basically means that obviously you can apply directly to the school without going through an agent. But I think another thing is, if you do want to deal with the school, you can ask the agent to actually, can you communicate with the school at this point of, you know, the conversations you've had with an agent. Because I know, hey, agents are tricky, and agents just want to, you know, like, they just want to get you here, and they will answer anything to please you. So you also need to be careful with that. So I would say also try to speak to the school, and maybe try to also request to speak to the person that you're replacing in the school. That is quite helpful. Yeah, that is something, you have the right to do that. I mean, you're moving from a whole entire country to live in a new country. If you want to speak to people and you want to feel comfortable about it, you should ask, you should do it. Let's go to the next question. Will you come back to Korea when you leave? I don't think I am. At this point, I've been here for a year and maybe 6 or 7 months now. So by the time the year ends, I'll be done with, like, would have done about 2 years. So I don't think I want to come back, honestly. I think I've had a good time. I've had more than enough of it, the good and the bad. I feel like 1 year was enough for me. I don't think I want to do more than 2 years, or else I probably would go bananas. So no, I don't think I will come back. If I do come back, then I don't know, maybe I would have changed my mind. But at this point, right now, at this very moment, I don't think so. So I feel like I just need to start fresh. Is the air pollution that bad? It's not that bad in Korea, but I have experienced, like, the air, oh my goodness, like, literally your throat will feel super dry and your chest will feel a bit painful. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it just doesn't feel, there's just discomfort all over this area, like your throat and your chest. So yeah, and sometimes your voice becomes, like, you know, different because of the dust. Compared to China, maybe it's not that bad. I don't know, I haven't been to China yet, so I can't really compare. But from what other people do say, usually, like, they don't see the clouds, and it's just like they see pollution all over the sky. It's not usually like that where I am down south. I'm not sure about Seoul, so I get to see the blue skies and the clouds and all of that. But I think it has its days. It definitely has its days, so it's not like hectic. How's your experience this far? My experience this far is, it's been amazing. It's been great. I've grown. It has taught me a lot about just, you know, myself. You know, besides anything else, it has taught me a lot about myself. I feel like I've grown. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's all peaches and cream, because it is not. Listen, it's not. It just has its challenges. Literally, there's so many times where I felt like I want to pack my things and go. Like, I still feel like that to this day, even if, like, I am actually closer to my finish lap. I do still feel like I just want to pack my things and go. Like, bro, like, I can just go, you know. So yeah, it has its days. And I always tell my friends that, yo, you guys, if it wasn't for you guys, I probably, I think I would have probably left here in my 2nd or 3rd month of like being in Korea. I would have left already, because it's hectic, man. Like it's being so far away from home, feeling like, you know, it's a new culture. It's not like you don't feel included. Listen, if you're coming to just any Asian country, I feel like come with a friend, or at least know someone who's already there, where you can, you know, build a friendship or something. Like, I think just having a great support system is the best way to deal with being so far away from home, to be honest. The next question is it worth it financially? First of all, coming to Korea does actually cost you quite a lot of money, but all that money definitely does come back, because, you know, you have to do all the application process, and then you have to leave your home and go to the airport and all that stuff. But the nice thing is that they do buy your flight for you. But when you are in Korea, you're also gonna need a bit like money to, you know, start you off a little bit, like buying food and, you know, all those things. But in terms of finances, if you're not somebody who's if you're not a splurger and you're not constantly going out all the time and just like, you know, balling and stuff, you can definitely save money. And if you are someone who's financially savvy, you can save money. You definitely can, because you will have weekends. Like some people, hey, who are also working in private schools will be constantly doing things every weekend, and I don't know how they do it, because for me, I'm just like, how are you doing that? Because I'm so burnt out and I'm so tired. I literally have to prep myself to get out of the house on weekends. But I mean, you can do dinners, or you can even take yourself out. I always do that on weekends. Okay, so the last question is, will I be able to save and live comfortably at the same time? So I feel like this question is quite similar to the previous one. Yes, you can. You definitely can, depending on your lifestyle and what you do, because we don't want to shy away from the fact that Korea is pretty much an expensive country. Like a small Vaseline is like what, close to 50 rand, and it's like I'm easy. Not going to do that. So I think the main thing is that if you know how to handle your money, and you're not a splurger, you know, you're not impulsive with your money. Also, just make sure you must have a goal, right? So just set a realistic goal for you for the year. Look at your salary, look at the things that you buy, like food and whatever, and then have a set goal for the year of how much you would like to save. And even if you don't get to your actual target, but you get close to it, it's at least something. You just have to discipline yourself. That's all it is. You have to discipline yourself when it comes to money over here, and it will definitely be good for you. It will reward you at the end of the day. So thank you guys very much for watching the video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I hope it was a little bit helpful for you guys. If you do have any other more questions, you can definitely DM me. I always check my DMs, and you can also just drop your questions down in the comment section, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much, guys, and see you next time.